Welcome friends, my name is Frenzy, and today we are playing Bomber Crew. It's been a while since I've done a video, but I was inspired by this game to want to share this with some folks, so we're really just going to hop right in. Very cool game, roguelike, but in a cool, different, non-roguelike setting, I think, so pretty cool game. We're going to start a new game. We'll do the training because, you know, maybe you're interested in seeing those types of things. I don't know. So let's just jump right in. You can see I already have a game, 43 missions played. It's a long series, but we're going to start a fresh game. And we'll just kind of see where these videos take us. We might do some more after this. But this is a really, really fun game. It's roguelike, but it has some like skill elements to it in addition to the RNG. Time for some target practice before we send you off to the sights of the enemy. Engage and destroy the targets. This should be a piece of cake. So you say. Okay, so we can hit... No, it's just telling us how to zoom in, zoom out. Alright, we can do that pretty easily. And then we can zoom in the camera. Gets us a really nice view, beautiful cockpit view. Let's see here. We can move it around. Oh no, we have enemies about, sort of, not really, actually. We have no enemies. Alright, press space to target things. So this is kind of the cool thing that, like, you can kind of target things. A little bit of a skill element as opposed to purely just, you know, random RNG numbers. There we go! Dumping some rounds in this guy. Alright. Select our gunner. Who's at the front here. We're going to move him to this top turret. Normally you get more folks than this in your plane, but moving about can be pretty hazardous, but pretty cool too. Ooh, we're turning. Take some shots, man. There you go. There you go. You need to work on your gunnery skills though, man. A little bit. All right, we have one more spot, where we can send into the tail gun and unleash fury and fire. All right, so now we have a navigator who plots out various points to fly us. So we have to line up and get our pilot going in the right way. Adjusting heading. We're receiving reports of enemy fighters in the area. Return to base immediately. Oh no. I thought this was just a training mission. Enemy fighters spotted on the radar, which you can see here in the bottom right. So it looks like they're coming in this way. Yep. So we can spot them. That way our gunner can actually shoot them. We've been ambushed! Okay, we have a new navigation way that we need to go, so let's do that. Looks like there's a lot of fighters coming your way. Sending Spitfighters, thank goodness. Get him. Fire in the hole! Ambushed by enemy fighters, oh no! We got more? Are there more? Wow, there's actually a lot. We only have one gunner. No bueno! Alright, lined it up. There we go. Can I, like, sacrifice somebody? No. We just need to return to base. Let's go, base. Got more in the air? Goodness gracious. This is rather nightmarish. Oh, we found a shot. We got a fighter? Where did we hit him? I didn't even see that. Oh, no! Oh, I see you smoking. There we go. Nicely done. Well done, chap. New heading on the map. Let's go. Just another one. Alright, so you can see we're taking some rounds, so there's pretty cool destruction going on with the plane. Your characters can actually take damage. You can see Muir apparently having some struggles here. And we can go land. So let's do that. So we're going to go there to our pilot. We're going to select lower landing gear so we can get this out. One thing that's interesting about lowering the landing gear, and actually, reduces your fuel consumption, or increases it rather, I should say. So you don't want to just fly around everywhere with your gear out. You have a nice little Spitfire fighter escort. My God. So let's go swing around here. Ooh. Whoa, that's some fancy flying. I wouldn't say this game is necessarily accurate in its flight modeling, physics and whatnot, but that's all right. That's not what it's there for. Some games are just better off realistic. We can actually speed up the process. Let's go ahead and do that. Whoa! I think it'll automatically slow itself down as we get ready for a close landing. There we go. And wow, that's pretty rough landing there. One thing that's interesting is your pilot goes up in levels. It seems like his flying gets better and better, which is really cool too. That was kind of a hard landing. I think it gets better from there. We got some money. Do these pounds. well done, lad. Good show. Sorry for anyone who's British, much as me. You'll be hearing a lot of that. I do not mean to offend. Everyone returned. Excellent. Good job, Stanley, Rudolph, Carolyn, Veronica. Exit the debriefing. So it has a really beautiful kind of like art style, like just cool and cartoony and fancy, and it's really nice. Let's go recruit some folks so we can actually have like a full, semi-full plane. So there's different positions. We have pilot, engineer, navigator, radar operator, a couple of gunners, and a bombardier who can kind of function as a gunner too, but we'll kind of see that in action here. Let's actually get a repair person, which is really important. And one thing I suggest is you have different attributes, armor, so like how much damage they can kind of take, or resistance damage, maybe I'm not entirely sure. Thermal, which comes into play a little bit more when you fly higher, it gets colder. O2, I think, is when you're off the O2 system, how long can they kind of survive on their own, which is important. And then you have these survival skills. So if the plane actually goes down, what are their chances for survival either on water and on land? So kind of cool. But one thing that I recommend for repair people is speed. It's going to be fast. Because usually your repair person is going to be the person running around most frequently, repairing things, sometimes getting people up or down, maybe running to a gun to go man it while somebody's healing and whatnot. So we're going to recruit you, good sir. And we need another gunner. Speed, while important, not necessarily the most important thing. They're all pretty similar, so I'm going to take Maria Morgan because she's got some speed, which maybe we'll make her our rear gunner because when she has to go back and get ammo, that's kind of an important thing, being fast. Right, and we need a bombardier, of course. This is extremely important. Now, speed doesn't really matter too much. Oh my gosh, this guy is... Alvin is really fast, and he gets some like thermal ability, so this actually might be a pretty clear cut. Has some oxygen, very good at surviving in the water. So if we go down, Alvin, you want to go in the water, you get some well, buddy. But let's go ahead and recruit him. He's fast, got some O2. Yeah, I think this is the guy. Yo, crew is full. Let's go to crew gear. So a lot of unlockables in this game as well. Tons of things you can kind of unlock and look at, and just tons. It's honestly too much to even think about. We're gonna mostly just go with the starter set because that's honestly it's kind of all we can do. Do these guys have starter sets? Okay, so we don't need to buy it for everybody. You can actually go into like specifics. You can see these are kind of like your, I don't know, like your experience points that you have to have like a certain level of to unlock things, certain items, and it'll keep growing this. There's way more than this, but it kind of keeps expanding as you gain more and more experience. Dang, I don't know. So let's do the presets because that's kind of easy. 110. So it gives you stats benefits you can kind of see here. It's going to slow us down a little bit, but it gives us armor, which is nice. A little bit of warmth. Survival is always good too. There we go. Let's go to the actual aircraft itself. Livery, which we can actually do different paint styles. I'm just going to go with classic camo. Kind of like it. We probably won't do anything with any of this. Oh, the flames are kind of cool. Let's do the flames. Costs us nothing, might as well. You can actually do custom art, so you can actually design your own things. I'm not nearly good enough for that. Bomber crew. You know what, I like the traditional, just plain white or plain colored No text, so we'll do that. And then I guess we're good to go for our briefing, so we can just go on our next mission here. So we have some things we can do here. Let's see. Bomb run practice. All right, let's do that real quick. Let's see how you handle a practice bomb run. We're looking for pinpoint precision. We've set up a dummy target for some bomb run training. Your navigator will plot a route to the target. Excellent. So we're going to go to our pilot so we can take off. Altitude is kind of an interesting... I honestly feel like it's mostly beneficial to stay low altitude, but there's some benefits to going high and low. For our purposes, we're just going to stay low because we don't really need to... I don't even think we can... Or I don't think our pilot's skilled enough to go higher. Or maybe we're just not allowed. All right, let's raise that landing gear. Leaving the landing gear lowered, use more fuel. Yep, indeed. Expose them to damage as well. That can come into play. Be careful, trust me. All right, so we're going to go ahead and target our bombing area. So we're going to line that up. We have our bombardier. He is actually in the gunner by default, so we want to move him down to the bombardier station. Then we're going to open the doors. Are we going to select all the bombs? All right, sure. Usually you just need one set of bombs. You might have multiple targets. But you know what? This will be fun. So we have our scope here. Sniper online. Not quite. But we are going to go ahead and release. And bombs away. We can see them being dropped there. Wow. Quite a cluster. Very nice. All right. Now we're going to photograph activity in the sea. So a lot of times you get these kind of like side recon missions, which are pretty cool. We're going to close the doors. And we're actually going to go ahead, because we don't... Well, actually, I think we need you to take photos. So you can do that right here. Get a photograph of whatever's going on in the sea and return to base. Watch out for enemy fighters. Very well then. So we have these optional side recon missions, which gives us some like bonus experience. Sometimes they're worth it. Sometimes you die. It depends how good you are, I guess. All right, use the bomber's aim station to take a photo. We got this. It's a U-boat. Get a photo of these guys. Ready? Prepare the photo. Put it on Instagram. All right. Let's get another one. Oh, those guys are diving down, I think. So. Back to base. Now I'm not so sure about the fire wings. Man, it really looks really bright. Almost blinding. All right, so now I think we're... Ooh, he slowed down time accidentally. Didn't mean to do that. Now that we have all our use out of our bombardier, we're going to move him actually to that forward gunner spot just in case. Doesn't hurt. Looks like there's no fighters to worry about here, so pretty clean run. Pretty fast. You can see, like, say this is our rear gunner. You can see he's got 900 rounds and I think 2 reloads. All right. So we can actually cause them to like go reload. It's actually really... Oh. Hydraulic system, prepare person, go! Hydraulic system is broken. It must be repaired for the landing gear to be lowered. It also makes it so your gunners can't move. So when that happens, you start to cry. Because it's really, really sad. Hey, there's our target that we blew up. Very nice. Any of your crew repair system, but your engineer will repair them the fastest. All right. All right, let's go land. Hopefully we'll get our hydraulics repaired. You really don't want to belly land this thing. It hurts your crew, which coming out of a battle with low fuel and the need to land and maybe not heal the crew can, you know, sometimes kill people. It's okay. It's okay. Right. Let's go ahead and lower that landing gear. Go ahead and get this guy back to his seat. You can kind of see how much fuel you have left. Fuel's tricky. Fuel's really tricky being able to do that. We're actually going to speed up here. Once you're over, you can see the map here. This is England. Once you're over England, fighters pull back. Obviously, I think the idea is there would be flak or enemy fighters to intercept. So... You can see once you get back to England, it's pretty safe and you can speed up. They'll let you speed up without a much issue. Bonk! Nice. No fighter story about, so that was nice. Mission result. Bomb run practice. Returned and repaired. Excellent. You can see experience shall be doled out, I believe. Nice mustache, dude. There we go. So they gain abilities and skills and all these cool things as they level up. Alright, we don't really have anything to do, so I think we're just gonna go ahead and go to our briefing. Now we get to choose some missions, so you can kind of go to like various missions. So search and rescue. You can see the rewards, like experience. Returning is really important. You can actually get quite a bit for returning. Not quite as much for doing the mission, but returning is important for keeping your crew and all that stuff. Let's go to let's blow up an ammo dump. Mission success. Enemy damage down for the next 2 missions, which also sounds pretty useful. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do a quick mission, and then we'll call it an episode. All right, so pilots, take off. We'll speed this up a little bit for your guys' sake more than mine. All right. Whoa. All right, let's go ahead and raise that landing gear. So we have some things, emergency landing, which I find useful at times. We're passing London. Excellent. Look at London. Is that London? I don't think that's London. I think we missed London. I think it's over there. All right. So there's a bailout, which is always interesting. They actually have to go and grab parachutes. All right. Let's see what we got over here. Yeah, you can see there's like I'm not sure. Do we even have any parachutes? Who knows? All right. So this is like a quick jaunt over the English Channel, I believe it is. We're actually going to go ahead and put you into your bombardier spot because we're actually quickly approaching. I thought I saw some. Oh, yeah. All right, now very quickly, you need to open the doors and select some bombs. Hopefully, they should be able to handle it while I bomb. And bombs away! First bombs dropped on Jerry. Excellent. Next target. All right, select some more bombs. Lovely. Taking some flak fire. We're taking some fighter fire. Man, oh man, oh man. Oh, that's hold on. Let's go get this. Because at this stage, it's really worthwhile. Oh, taking fire from Jerry. Getting these like early recons are pretty easy. Oh, one of our ammo's low, so we can actually send him to go get some ammo. This one's pretty easy. Doesn't take much time at all. All right, bomber guy, prepare to take a photo. Make sure we don't bomb them, actually. Oh, boy. Let's go ahead and get this photo real quick. Ooh, we got another one over here, too. This is easy money. Photo? It's really sending us deep into MA territory, though, which is a little disconcerting. Tag up these fighters. Yeah, I think if you don't tag them, I don't think they can shoot back, which is obviously never a good thing. All right, go reload. I'm go send you to reload. Oh, let's get ready for picture. And nailed it. All right, let's go back to where we need to be. Finish off that one target. Turn. Select some bombs. Ooh, we're taking some hits though, for sure. Curse you, flak. Sorry, they fire like stormtroopers. It's not a big deal. All right, go reload. Alright, where's our target? There we go. Line it up. Get him. Yes! Well done, lad. Ooh, I see more fighters coming in there. That's... Oh my gosh, that is some close flying there, buddy. All right, there we go. Let's get these guys targeted real quick. Woo! See people like flying like Crazy person. All right, go quickly do that. Prepare to release bombs. And bombs away. Boom. Nice. All right, we need to return to base. We're taking a little bit too much fire. A little bit too much fire. Untagged fighters, get those. Nice. Did some solid damage though. Reload and continue your fire. Yeah, he needs to work on his firing ability a little bit. He gets a little distracted. Like, which way? Alright, so we are now safe over England. Oh, nice. Good finishing blow there. Oh, I forgot to close the bomb turret. And I could have put that guy back in his gun, too. That probably wouldn't have done anything because he's at the front, but you never know. Right, we got some damaged folks. We're actually going to go send them to heal up because, you know, just in case if it were a rough landing or something, I don't know. It can do damage if you have a rough landing. So I don't want anyone to die. You can kind of see our damage down here. Our aft section here has been torn up a little bit. Target our next spot. There we go. There's actually our landing. And we're going to lower the gear. How much fuel do we have? 16 minutes. That was a pretty short flight. We made it longer than we needed to by kind of going out of our way, but overall, it's not that bad. Let's go ahead and speed up here. Whee! Oh, this plane's a rocking. Then you're probably dead. And nailed it. Yay, we're rich. Yeah, there we go. No slow time bonus. So you actually use like that slow time ability, it actually you get a little bonus, which is not bad. It's actually kind of useful though sometimes. Optional recon photos. We got a lot of money from that. That was well worth it. Did take some fire, but overall, pretty good. Everyone made it back safe and sound. Hey, level 2, level 2, level 2. There we go. Level 3. Oh my. Whoa. Got a ton of XP for that. So you can see abilities start to unlock here, and you can actually see what they do. So you can do emergency dives, put out engine fires, generally chill out to do quickly. You can boost your fuel, the engineer. You can conserve it, which is super important because you will run out of fuel at some point and die because of it. So this can actually really help you. Radio for recon, upcoming hazards, pretty cool. Focus, which is really good, really good. Higher accuracy in your gunners, so pretty useful as well. See, we've finally got some unlocks here. Got a ton of unlocks, my goodness. Guns and pigeons and custom paint. Oh my. So we'll just check out our crew a little bit here. I mean, I think their starting gear is okay. You can kind of see some of the things that unlock. Ooh, I actually kind of like the black suits. Let's do that. So cool. So we have like full presets. So there's just basic flight set, which really it gives you some basic things, which is not bad. Land survival vest, not bad. Gloves. Oh, they're kind of cute. Those actually make you a little slower, so that can be troublesome. You know what? I think we're okay. Oxygen. I mean, oxygen's not bad to have. That's a huge armor hit, so I don't think we're gonna do that. The woolen gloves might be worth it. Yeah, it's under 75 for everybody. Let's do it. It doesn't have any drawbacks like speed decreases or anything, and it gives us a little bit of, you know, cold protection, and also lets them survive a little bit more likely. So we have training, which is a pretty cool thing we can do too. I think once you get certain levels, you can do certain things. So our bomb aimer, bombardier, as I call him, he can choose a secondary skill, which then you can start to level 2, which I think for us, gunner, because he's by default going to be in that gunner position unless he's bombing. So that's good. Aircraft. Let's check out all the goodies that we got for the aircraft. We have a lot of money that we want to spend. Livery. So you can see. I dig it. Let's do that. News art. Custom 3. Engine art. Custom 3. I just really we're going to get rid of it. I'm not I think none actually looks a little bit better. All right, let's get to the good stuff, though. Yeah, so we can start to increase. So there's weight you have to worry about a little bit. There's a way to increase the weight that you can carry, like by having engines or lighter parts. Rear turret's pretty important. We're going to get a Mark II gun because that gives us 30 extra damage per second, which is kind of big. Radar we can improve, which might not be a bad idea. Engine fire extinguishers can put out fires that way, which is nice. Then we have all these armored fuselage. Adds quite a bit of weight, though. Survival. Homing pigeon. It's pretty nice. Increases the chance that your crew will survive, which is, again, pretty important once you start to get them higher level. They gain skills and experience and things like that. You want to keep them alive, so if you go down, which is going to happen eventually, it's going to have to. I think I'm going to go ahead and get better radar, because it's nice to be able to identify things quickly. Anything else we could do for gun turrets? Maybe we could do the mid-upper, which we use a lot. You can actually add a lower turret, which is semi-useful. Let's go ahead and get the second upgrade here. I think that's a good investment. It's a lot of equipment, so we can actually put in, like, parachutes, but honestly, there's really no point in just having 2 parachutes. I'd rather have the first aid. for being honest, we actually buy more equipment racks, which we don't have the money to do at the moment. So I think we'll go ahead and leave it here. So thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed Bomber Crew as much as I did. Very fun, kind of whimsical game. Just like really cool cartoony type art, and just, you know, of the roguelike, like RNG type games where it's kind of random, but I do like this one because it kind of has like some skill involved as well. And just, I really like the setting a whole lot more than a lot of roguelikes. You know, roguelikes tend to be like that whole like European fantasy style. This is European World War II. So well, we call that an upgrade. So it's just kind of interesting, a different style. So definitely check it out. I've been really enjoying playing it on my own. And we might continue this series if people are interested. So let me know what you think. If you enjoyed it, let me know in the comments. Say hi as well. Definitely subscribe if you'd like to see more. And of course, I will see you next time.